Hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook family. So, this is day 2 of Healing Hashimoto's, okay? I'm going to tell you right now, one of the hardest things to do is to go live when you're not really feeling it, okay? And the Hashimoto's, today is day 2. I told you guys yesterday that I am taking on this thyroid healing plan from the medical medium. So it's an amazing mixture of just beautiful foods and just high vibrational herbs and things that are really intended to heal the thyroid. Hi, Diana. And then also, I love following what the medical medium is saying. I feel like I felt everything resonate in my spirit when I got this book. I was like, oh, I just couldn't put it down. But I'm also going to be following my own intuition, right? I'm going to be following my own channelings and asking spirit for messages as well. So I'm very determined. And actually today I'm feeling even a little more hopeful. I woke up this morning in a lot of body pain, just feeling a lot of body pain. And my emotions were actually a little bit better today. I felt like I was kind of like raising up a little bit. Hopefully it's all that good, beautiful food that I'm putting in my body that's really, taking on the healing process. But I was in a lot of pain. And, one thing that I have made a commitment to myself to do through this whole process is to continue to do the things that I know work in my life and to continue to do the things that make me feel good. And, when you're going through, an ailment or a sickness, those things don't always sound good at all. It sounds like the last thing that you want to be doing. But, I made that commitment to myself, to keep it simple, but to really do the things that are, that are practices that I have in place that really help to keep my vibration up. Because, like, especially in those times when you don't want to do it, usually that's the most important time to do it. So one of the things that I do. Oh, thank you, Diana. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love that. I love everything that you're up to. Akashic Records, Medical Empath. So awesome. Hi, Carrie. So anyway, so this morning I was feeling crappy. I decided that I was going to get up and read what I call my sacred mission. And my sacred mission is just a body of work or a body of writing that I put together coming from my soul. And it basically is me reading out loud or listening to a recording of myself. And a lot of times I do both. But it's listening to or saying out loud hi, Kelly, saying out loud what my soul's purpose is, what my manifested life looks like, and what my goal is. So it's a combination of those 3 things. And I say that out loud every morning and or listen to a recording of my own voice saying that. So this morning I'm, fighting back the tears and not actually fighting back the tears, letting some tears flow as I'm saying these things. And, still kind of like really fighting with the pain a little bit. And I'm to the part where I'm reading it out loud, and part of my sacred mission, this is a borrowed quote from someone, but I said part of my sacred mission is to raise to higher and higher levels of consciousness and to bring into manifestation more and more of creation's infinite wonders. And I loved that when I read that. And so I was like, that's part of my sacred mission here on this planet. I love that. So then when I read that out loud, I heard this little voice inside, and the little voice said, how are you going to raise to higher and higher levels of consciousness when you're feeling like crap? Yeah. And so I stopped and I thought, you know what? I'm going to meditate on that. I'm going to meditate on that. So I did. And so I just dropped what I was doing and I just asked, instead of like beating myself up, like, how are you ever going to do this? I was like, let me ask Spirit. Let me ask Spirit, how do I raise in consciousness when I'm feeling like this, when I'm feeling that like Hashimoto's world, right? Where it just is like, it's a lot of pain, like I said, a lot of emotions all over the place. I'm like, yeah, I don't necessarily feel like doing the things, like what I feel like doing is laying in bed all day. And some days that has to happen. But even in those days when when I have to lay in bed, how can I raise up? How can I continue to heal and grow? And the answer that I got back was, it was very simple, very simple. It said basically, grow the simple things in your life that are working well. Like put all of your focus on the things that are working, and water those seeds with gratitude, right? So take a look at what's already working, what you can feel really, really good about. Like scan for the good in your life, and then just go into gratitude for all of those things. And so, what was at the forefront of my mind as I was feeling like I don't know if I can, can I work? Can I do the things that I normally can do? And so there was a fear there. And so I started thinking, okay, what's working about my work? And I started thinking about that. I was like, oh my God, I can do all of my work from bed. I'm like, let me just be grateful for that. Let me be grateful for creating a career where I can do everything. If I need to, I can. And so I started feeling really good about that. And then I started thinking about my clients. And I was like, oh my God, like my clients are so awesome. Like they've become family. They become family. It's family, right? And I started thinking about how much I love them, and how special it is to be in these relationships, and that made me feel really good. And then I started thinking, okay, what are the other things? What are the other things? There's family, there's my puppy, there's my kids, there's the warmth of my house, the trees that are outside. There's all of these things. And when I just started feeling more and more and more gratitude, I started to raise and raise and raise in consciousness, and it felt really good. And so for that 5 or 10 minutes that I was sitting there today in that space of gratitude, I literally wasn't aware of my pain for like 5 minutes, and it really like it brought that whole vibration into my body. And I was like, okay, this is healing. This energy of gratitude is healing. Let me feel this whole energetic resonance in my whole body. Can I place this energy of gratitude throughout my whole body, especially in near on my thyroid? And I swear to God, you guys, I felt so much better. That 5 minutes was amazing. And then throughout the day, I'm noticing that the pain is less. It's less than yesterday, for sure. So, sometimes it's a challenge when you're in pain not to focus on the pain. But if you can take, just 5 minutes and focus on what's really working, and scanning for the good, and then using that energy of gratitude to fill your whole body, especially the places that really need that healing. I think there's really something there. There's really something healing about that space. So I just wanted to share that with you. So that is my life lesson from Hashimoto's today. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And I love you. Bye.